A woman shoots her husband dead, but she won't pay with her life. She won't even spend a day behind bars. When police officers arrived at the scene after receiving the emergency call, all they could do was stand there helplessly, watching everything unfold before their eyes. The woman had done her homework before taking action. In her particular situation, she could kill her husband in broad daylight and walk away without facing any consequences. It all started 6 years earlier. The woman was excitedly preparing for her birthday when her husband splurged on a luxury yacht as her gift. But the next morning, when she woke up on the boat, her husband was nowhere to be found. The entire cabin looked like a crime scene, and her husband had simply vanished, no body, no trace of him anywhere. She was completely devastated. What she never saw coming was that the police would treat this as a murder case, with her as the prime suspect. They believed her motive was to kill her husband and collect his massive life insurance payout. She was wrongfully imprisoned and had no choice but to entrust her 4-year-old son to her best friend's care. At first, her friend would regularly bring her son for visits, but after a month, her friend disappeared without a trace, and she lost all contact with her son as well. A year later, she finally managed to reach her son by phone, but just as he picked up, she heard him call out "Daddy" to someone in the distance before the line went dead. It turns out that her husband is still alive. She couldn't believe what was happening, but it all suddenly made sense. Her husband had set her up. This heartless man was now living it up in another city with her life insurance money and her best friend. Consumed by rage, she began filing appeal after appeal, but no judge was willing to believe a female convict locked up in prison. At a crucial moment, a fellow inmate shared a key piece of information with her. Under their country's laws, you can't be punished twice for the same crime. Since she had already been imprisoned for killing her husband, she could actually murder him after her release without facing any legal consequences. But how could this framed woman escape from the prison that held her captive?